Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Jan's Views for You, part 2 on the moron of Girl World. Guys, I'm going to try and not get angry, but it's so hard. He's actually live at the moment, and I cannot believe the things that he is saying. Now, let me know, is he just saying it because he wants to be controversial? I don't know. I really don't know. But as you can see, I've come back a little bit because I think he may well make this members only. So let's get on with this. Only because some of the crap he's come out with, I'm like, what? Anyway, here we go.
Fascinating. One of the most fascinating things about Amber is her recording herself morphing into different.
And they were all really difficult. It's hard to pick out just one.
That's felt.
I think the arguments that
I'm gonna get
to help me get back on my feet. I try to keep things amicable. I did try to clap back a few times though. For over a week, it was an
I have to say, I don't know who this young lady is, but she is obviously reacting to Mr. Snowflake. Let's move on. Let's see. Okay, honestly, I'm so angry. It's not been a good day for me for various reasons, in real life reasons. I've had to put my writing skills to the test and write a very, very sad farewell to a young friend of one of my very close relatives who did the unthinkable, and she asked me to please write something that she could read out at the funeral. I tell you, I was in tears over it. So I'm just about ready for this moron. So if I get angry, you know why. Here we go.
because she just showed no interest in anything I liked, was doing, or enjoyed. We were always doing separate things in the same room together.
Amber's probably watching this. Douche.
Damn, dude. What kind of you just stick the middle finger to this female?
Look at this. Watch his body language. He's looking over at his chat to see if anyone else is disgusted that Mr. Snowflake should give Amber the bird. Amber needs a lot more than the bird. Okay, in my opinion, she deserves more than the bird. But anyway, watch his manipulation. Didn't work. Hardly anyone said anything in the chat, but hey ho.
And people love this shit. Adam's watching this. Adam's what?
Yeah, bring on the fake laugh. It's hysterical, isn't it?
Amber, you're watching?
Douche. Was Amber ever truly concerned about her health, like hygiene, mobility, etc.? Or was it all just an act?
Other than that mattress.
I would never wish the loss of a job, stability, or housing on anyone. I know how devastating that is for anyone.
And if you neglect that, you will get so miserable.
Amber's huge list of mental disorders. She's
Oh my god, mental disorders.
Something she'd usually eat it anyway, then order.
attempt to change as promised. If so, how long did this renewed honeymoon period typically last before she reverted back? Cheated on Emily with Erica and was
A lot by everyone around me, and I did have to talk to her about it. Her reaction was usually to blame her depression and how she struggled to clean by herself. Eventually, I stopped asking her to help herself because, and that was already my full-time job and a thankless one.
Yeah.
Despite that, and doing what I could to contribute by all.
While I'm watching this, I'm actually looking at the chat because that's quite interesting. It still keeps going even though I've stopped the video. Capone Boxer is not happy with Yo Mama. F you, Yo Mama. I'm happy you have never been in an emotionally and financially abusive relationship. Good for you. Someone called Tetchy says, you're going too hard on Beck though. Okay. Someone called Miss Mary Max says, what's Amber going to do? Chase her for the money? All right. Someone called CDAT says Amber would have been shit out of luck if Beck would have broke up with her. Amber would have had to move out and she could barely stand up on her own. Not sure what that meant. Okay. Capone has then said it's not that easy to leave. It is something you can never understand until you've been there. I used to fault victims for staying until I became one. Now I get it. Oh, good for you. Someone called Jay has said Becky is now manipulating ALR's audience for money and they are stupid enough to pay for it. Becky knows exactly what people want and that's dirt on ALR. Funny, she is cashing in 4 years and a fiance later. Oh, Jesus, maybe I shouldn't be doing this tonight. But I'm triggered, guys. Don't mind telling you, I am triggered.
Also being in the vlogs when she knew full well that I didn't want to be in order to earn the home I was living in her mind. She would also be sure to take away any money I'd get from other sources.
Okay, this is the part I want to get to. Hold on, I'm gonna get back. Let me get back to this whole thing right here.
To control me.
So he wants to get back to the bit where Bex speaks about Amber taking the inheritance. Yeah? Does he want to get back to that? No. Of course he doesn't. Let's see what he wants to get back to.
During almost every argument.
Financial. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, that's one as well. That's a big one as well. Can you think of any big examples of Amber abusing you financially?
Here we go.
Amber constantly held over my head that she was the only one with an income during almost every argument.
So Amber held over your head that she was the only one with the income, but yet you said that she told you to quit your job and you did? When does grown-ups take responsibility for themselves?
This is where he shows his complete and utter ignorance. He obviously does not understand what happened in abusive relationships. So carry on, clown.
Somebody I was dating told me quit my job. Huh? Okay, and you did. And then after she told you to quit your job and be with her full time, and then she started letting you know that she runs this house. She's the breadwinner. Isn't that what Yaba does to Sam? Because that's what Yaba said. She's the dick swinger around here.
That's an entirely different situation. This guy is always trying to put comparisons together that don't go together. It's like trying to describe the difference between eating an apple and eating a banana. You can't do it. But he continues to do it in his ignorance.
That's okay. But Amber Lynn can't dick swing? I'm confused here.
You're always confused. Always. How the hell do you get through your day?
If you get in a relationship with somebody and they're
oh my God. He can't even speak. How many people has he got in his chat? 136. How does he get 136 people in his chat, in his live stream? Are they all brain dead? I tell you. Anyway.
It's, the finances all go through them. You're financially dependent on that person, and they're always mentioning how you're financially dependent on them. You need to leave.
Oh, God. Oh, please don't let this man anywhere near an organization that helps women, predominantly women. I know it happens to men as well, But in this instance, I'm thinking women who are in relationships where money is the core of the control that the other person uses against them. I mean, Lord, where does he live? I mean, does he live on an island somewhere where he never sees what real relationships are like? What some relationships are like? How is he so dense?
They are literally using you, and they're using that part like, hey, you ain't gonna do the dishes? Why not? I mean, I paid for them. I bought them. I can't live like that. No.
See, that's the thing. I think that's the issue. He can't see further than his own little life that he leads, which I believe is very centered around him. The fact that he's married and has 3 children has made no difference to this man. And I think also that, oh my God, what are those girls going to go through? Jesus, having him as a father. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie, I just can't.
No. You ain't gonna put no gas in the car? Well, I paid for the whole car. No. I'm not. No, boo boo. No.
So he's saying, see, I wonder, he's the type of man that would do that in a relationship, because saying something like that, like, oh, well, you're not going to put any petrol in the car when I paid for the damn car? Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from, yo mama?
No, I'm not doing that. But go ahead.
Argument, she would tell me how she pays all the bills and
Yep.
buys all the food, as if that gave her a right to control me, and as if
Yeah. Yep. I know there's people like that. There are people like that will date you and have you financially depend on them, and then anytime you get in a fight with them, they're gonna mention, I pay for everything around here. What you gonna do about it? Huh? Yeah, it ain't like the action channels are so like they're so shocked with this thing, but this is an everyday occurrence. Okay. The people that go through things like this or have gone through anything like this, they take this and they go, okay, I will never, and I don't know if you've ever heard this, I will never be financially dependent on a man again. Women say that all the time.
So according to him, like, if you find yourself in that situation, you just got to say to yourself, I'm never going to be in this situation again. Is it really that easy? Is it? I don't think this man fully comprehends what relationships are. I really don't. I don't think he understands that there are power dynamics within relationships. And one of the things that somebody can use as a power tool is money. This moron doesn't understand that. Carry on.
I want to be independent because I don't want to rely on a man, because if you do, then they're going to throw all that in your face. I don't know why these people are shocked. Like this is the first time they've ever heard this.
It's not the first time we've ever heard it, but it's the first time we've heard it from the horse's mouth against somebody who tries to give a completely different perception of who she really is online. So there are hundreds of people that see this perfectly, normal person online who turns out to be an abuser. There's a difference.
This is a common occurrence. And women come out of it very independent. And the next guy they date, they go, no. I'm going to make my own money. I've been with somebody that controlled me through their finances. Not complain about it.
Oh my God. What advice do you think this pleb is going to give to his daughters? Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie, give me strength. Please just give me strength, Lord.
I contributed nothing to her life. I would tell her each time that if she felt that way, I'd gladly go back to working. She'd quickly say, no, 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 I don't want you to do that.
Okay. Wait.
Right, well, while he snorts like a pig, I'm going to read what Dawn has just put. Amber asked Beck to stay home and take care of her. So where would Beck get money to pay bills? She asked this of her partner. Why are you so mad when that's what's happened?
So let me get this straight, chat. So she would tell you, listen.
Stop pointing at the camera. It looks ridiculous.
You ain't doing shit. You ain't about shit. I control this motherfucker. I pay for everything in this house. You don't pay for nothing. And you looked at her and you said, well, I'll go get a job and I'll go buy my own shit. And then she told you, don't go get a job. First of all, why do you got to ask for permission? If she's throwing you being financially dependent in your face, why do you got to ask permission to get a job? Just get one.
He just does not get it. It's not as easy as her just going out to get a job when the person she's with is saying to her, listen, don't get a job. You're helping me out here. You don't need to get a job, even though you said you wanted to. You don't need to get a job. Oh, Lord, this is painful.
You know what? I ain't going to be financially dependent on you because every time we fight, you like to throw that in my face. Well, guess what? I just got a job at Walmart. So fuck off. What's she going to do about it? Run after you?
Okay, I'm looking at the chat. Someone's put, if Amber wanted Beck to pay bills, she would have asked her to get a job instead of asking her to take care of her. Can you say that to this dimwit? Please?
Why don't these adults take responsibility? I don't hear her taking no responsibility. You don't got to ask. When do you got to ask as an adult for permission to get a job? She didn't want you to get one? Well, then fuck you then.
He really doesn't get it, does he, guys? He really does not get it. How can you help someone like this? I've taught kids for years and years, for 8 years. And they grasp concepts. They grasped concepts quicker than this dude. Jesus. So let's go back to the chat. Hang on. Right, because money helps people feel a sense of self-worth. Let that girl keep some of that money. You're thinking black and white when there is grey. Well said, that person. Oh my God. Okay, Nicole, dear old Nicole, has written, there is no way Becky was putting in the time equal to the free ride she got. That would be like if I babysat and was making 4K a month. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
When do these people take responsibility? She's sounding like a third grader.
Who sounds like a third grader? Who? Look at the look on his face. Just look at the look on his face. I think I'm done. I can't do any more than 20 minutes at a time. I may come back to this, but I just can't. I'm just too wound up with him. He's like driving me nuts. So anyway, we're going to cover this. So we'll cover a bit more of it. Although he's probably going to be making it members only, and Pets hasn't been around to give out memberships. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So there we go. Oh, let's just listen. The last word from Miss Mary Mac. She said, "It's Beck's fault for not setting her boundaries." Right, get off my screen. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks very much for those of you that have clicked on the video. If you want to see the first one of these, it's on my channel. Thanks for coming over here. Have a fantabulous weekend and take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's the rotten old world. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.